Welcome back to Subnautica. Yeah, and I thought today we need to get a few things done. To start off, let's build a rebreather because lots of people commented in the last video saying, hey, build a rebreather, it'll help. Yes, I already know about rebreathers. The reason why I didn't build one before now is more because I'm wearing a radiation suit. Radiation helmet, suit, gloves, and that's about it. Rebreathers help you breathe at depths. So in addition to just upgrading the this tank that we're wearing, 180 seconds of oxygen, we can also breathe at more easily at lower depths using a rebreather. So we need to get that out of the way. And yeah, as I was saying, I didn't build it before now because of the radiation. Hopefully that's now gone from the Aurora. If it isn't, it's all your fault. That's right, it's your fault, anyone who commented saying build a rebreather. If I die of radiation poisoning, if my body turns to soup and just, you know, merges, it's all your fault. Just for the record. But also, while I'm out here, actually, I was going to pick up some sea clusters because I did... Ooh, actually, no, I need something else first. I need to build another one of these platforms. Let's just assign you to number 3 again. Let's just see if I can build one. I need the exterior modules. Reason why I'm building one of these is I got a very good comment that said, hey, the reason you're probably not getting any seed clusters is it seems that if you plant the samples, they will produce more samples. But if you want seed clusters, you have to plant seed clusters, even though they're from the same plant. I know, it's weird. I think it's more probably something to do with the limitation on the fact there being 2 borax, 1 plant, and they have to separate them in code and all kinds of stuff. But let's just say it's an in-game thing. And yeah, let's just go and grab some seed clusters. Hopefully avoid a few stalkers that are around. And why are there never any seed clusters close to the base? Why is it always in the middle of the forest near where the stalkers are? Hi. 1 or 2. Yeah, let's just try 3 or 4. Ow. Okay. We've agreed to disagree. And let's head back to the base. Hopefully they're not going to follow. Stalkers are very good at following you when you don't notice. But in this case, I'm just going to plant these and then hopefully they will then grow into seed clusters. Let's give this a go. Use the planter. Switch container, right click. And there's an old creep van sample, not that I actually need that one. So, yeah, this only fills 6 at a time rather than... Oh no, they're both 6 at a time. Good. Okay, I'll accept that then. So we'll see if they grow into really nice, same plants as these, but with seed clusters on them. And can I get rid of you? Creep van sample. I think I actually want one of those. Oh, I need to stop pressing escape. Yeah, that's is that 2 of them? Yeah. So let's just drop inside and see. Oh, I'm just gonna say that every time I pass that now. We need to make fiber mesh, so we may as well get 2 of those samples. And why is a fiber mesh, you say? Because the other thing we're gonna need to make that rebreather, yes, it's your fault, is the where are you? The rebreather wiring kit. So we need another one of those, which needs just silver ore. And I think I've got 1, but I need 2. So I'm going to go and hunt a little bit more, and I'll see you shortly. Oh, there's a radio signal. I guess we should play it.
This is Officer Keen in Light Pod 19. The captain is gone. I have assumed command. The last thing the captain did was give me coordinates for dry land. We regroup 1.5 kilometers southwest of the crash site. Stay together and good luck. This message will now repeat.
Rendezvous coordinates corrupted. Transmission origin coordinates downloaded. Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Okay, so we've got another signal we can go to, and that will give another piece of the lore if we choose to actually read that. I'm not going to put all the lore on the camera. I'm sure if you want to do that yourself, you're more than willing to. Just don't want to read up too much stuff. LifePod 19, it's only... well, it says 300 meters, but then its range is 850 something? 8? Okay, so we can go for that. Is there anything else I want? Stalker teeth, that'll be cool, but they can't, or they haven't dropped any yet anywhere nearby, so What we should also do in here is put some more range upgrades. So I'm going to need more copper. So copper and silver. I've got 2 spaces ready, but I could get rid of the speed one and go all 4. And we'll see if we can extend the range of this thing. For now, we can just cancel it. And what did I actually need? It was silver, wasn't it? So, yeah. Limestone chunk, sandstone chunk. It's going to be sandstone chunk, I think. There we go. Sandstone chunks. At least one. Let's go and see how good that source is. And do we have enough food? Let's just grab another lantern tree. Fruit. Nom nom nom. And let's head out, shall we? We're down to 38% power. Where's my Seamoth? Oh, better take the Seamoth. It's easier and faster. We just have to get into the thing. Grab the ladder. Grab the ladder. There we go. Okay, let's go and see how close those things are. Health is 87%. Yeah. Let's just get out and repair that for a second. Won't take very long. We got only 4%. Oh. We've only got it 4%, so I guess that's just about enough. We could recharge our batteries, but I'll do that when I get back. I've got a spare battery in case. Sandstone chunk, where are you? It's going to be right next to the base, isn't it? It's just going to be on this rock. Yup. So glad I took the Seamoth. Let's go and grab you. Silver. So we've got 2 pieces of silver. And that excursion just went so well. But more importantly, lots and lots more sandstone down there. So we can really stack up on the resources now that we have the scanner room operational. And there should be some more of that sandstone. It's just probably running out of range at the moment. So no big deal. We can sort the range out a little bit later. Let's pop through. I think I should have enough for the wiring kit now. I need the rest of the silver. It's probably in one of these. Oh, I have more than 1 silver. Okay, already. That's fine. Another wasted trip. But we get a wiring kit. Alright, and then we should have the equipment. Rebreather. There we go. That'll help. And if we re-equip that, I guess I can put my helmet somewhere. It's a bit large to fit in any of these slots, so let's just swap it into there. So radiation helmet's gone. I'm also certain there's a still suit as well. I'm not sure where that recipe is from. The still suit changes your radiation suit, and the difference is, if I remember correctly, it helps you conserve water. But we only have the radiation suit so far, so maybe it's a something we need to find, you know, like a blueprint, etc. And I don't think there's anything in here. No, there isn't. So yeah, it's probably going to have to be something we have to find. All right, I'm going to head off some more resources, and I'll see you shortly. And we're approaching this LifePod 19. I thought best to give it a go and see what we can find down here. We are getting close to 200 meters down, but we do have the rebreather, which will help. And you're still 150 meters away. That may be a bit of a problem. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get down there, to be honest. We can certainly try, but we're going to hit that 300 meters until I get another depth upgrade for the Seamoth, at least. Is that... ooh, I think that's an alien vent. We should maybe have a look at that. Let's just quickly have a look. And shale. Always happy to take some shale. So as you can see, our O2 is ticking down quite nicely. We have a scanner on us, so we can scan this. Or at least I may have already scanned another one, actually. But this sort of takes in small creatures and water. Takes them to an alien facility. Ooh, actually... what have we got here? Time capsule. Ooh, this is... oh, ow! What? What's hitting me? Is that temperature? Did I miss something? Oh, yes. Not sure if I can deal with those right now. Do I have anything that can deal with them? Don't think so. I haven't built the propulsion gun, so I guess we can try and scan from side to side. There we go. Blueprints, time capsule. So I guess I can make a time capsule and leave it for other players. There was a fairly good post on Reddit of someone opening a time capsule from another player, finding lots of food inside, eating all the food, then finding a note from the other player saying, please take care of my best pets, and then a list of names like Steve and Dave. Yes, so I'm not sure how well that went down with them. Anyway, we should see if we can still try and get over there. We got some blueprints here, actually. Let's see if we got anything good. Nope, you're empty. That's obviously not good. Is that not a creature egg? It is. I think we got everything else here. Sandstone chunk. Well, I guess we'll pick up some more of that useless silver. Power cell charger. I will take that. That should get me the full blueprint, I think. Yeah. Okay, so the power cell charger, just like the battery charger, but for power cells, which are much bigger batteries. That is used in the huge Cyclops submarine. Not that we've got there yet, but it is something you're going to need. Cyclops, it's tempting to try and head for it at the start. It used to be fairly easy to craft. The downside with the Cyclops is, well, one, it's absolutely huge. The upside is it can actually go much deeper than you'll have at the Seamoth at this stage of the game, but then again, until the Cyclops gets all of its upgrades, it will not be terribly good, even though it can go deeper. Is there any way to get over there? That's a bit annoying if I can't. Is it just going to be really deep? If I go right above it, see if there's anything that goes straight down. Maybe. Yeah, so maybe this is another biome. I wonder. See how deep we can get before we have to abandon the Seamoth. Another 70 meters. It doesn't do... Oh, there it is. It just popped in. It doesn't do particularly well going straight down. It starts to spin. Is there any more of those worms? There's one over there. Don't want those. Let's head out and see if we can get anything useful out of here. That looks like a PDA. Yep. Let's play that voice while I look around.
This is Aurora. Come in. This is Keen. Light pod detached to OK planet fall in 30 seconds.
The computer has identified a landmass at the attached coordinates. I want you to regroup the crew there.
Understood, but
They are your responsibility now. Don't let them down.
Captain, you need to evacuate.
Negative. You'll need the ship in one piece if you're going to contact HQ on the long range. I'm attempting a controlled descent. Captain?
Yeah, I wouldn't call that a controlled descent. Okay, so clearly that went wrong, and he sacrificed himself.
Uploaded to PDA.
Yep, so everyone else could get out.
Integrating new PDA data.
Yep, okay, and got other stuff we can pick up around here. If we're going to play tag with these spike worm things, there is other stuff, I guess. We should be able to do that fairly easily. I do actually want to pick up that gel sack. That's very important if you see one. That allows you to build aerogel. And aerogel, in turn, can make some pretty cool items. I thought that gel sack, I'll pick up another one. There's another one over there, actually. Was going to be much bigger than this. I was looking for huge things, but no, that's quite tiny. You should be able to find some in the same places we went last episode, that shroom biome, where the habitat is. But if not, down here should be just fine, so just near pod number 19. So let's head back to the base. I think I'm probably going to need to put them in another one of the, the grow beds. And we'll get those growing as well, ideally to get some really nice aerogel. And it looks like our commenters were again right. We planted these seed clusters, and we do indeed get creepvine with seed clusters on them. Look quite different to these ones, so yeah, make sure to plant those. And we've got a little tiny gel sacks. I wonder the way to reproduce these. There's only 2 of them, so if I... Well, if I slash them, maybe? Yeah. So we get 3 out of each one, and then we can replant them. Gel sac spores. Just like the acid mushrooms, really. Let's pick that. Not pick it up. Need to put that in there. Make sure I don't accidentally, yes, eat it, because you can eat them. And then we'll just replant to get as much of them as we can. I did also, while I was playing that audio clip, while I was playing that audio clip, I did get some rubies. You may have seen me get those. They are very useful. So that's something worth getting. So I'm going to wait for those plants to grow up a little bit. I think we're going to need to look at stuff that requires aerogel. So one of the things that requires aerogel is the water filtration machine, and that's the main reason I wanted it. Just as we've got a wonderful farm going for all of our food in there, we also have no real way to get water other than with, you know, is it salt and bleach? Certainly bleach anyway. And if you didn't know, you can actually purify water with bleach. And not a great deal of bleach. Bear in mind, it's like a few drops per litre or something. Really, really small. Don't in any way drink bleach. It's just used in very small amounts to purify water. So, if we're going to continue to build those machines inside here, I think what we should do is extend this base a little bit. And I was just wondering, I think the only way we can get out of this room is probably by this side. We could build a corridor out here and then run this way, maybe, something along those lines. We definitely want another room anyway, and I've sort of built around a lot of the other places. Our interior grow bed is sort of blocking the other way this way. Oh, well, I guess we could. For now, let me just actually... let me put it off this one, actually. We can always move that interior grow bed. So, we want a corridor. And at this point we can always replace them later, but I think I'm going to put an X corridor in there if I can. If you'll let me. No? How about we put a foundation down first? Maybe it doesn't like it because this rock's in the way. Well, I'm going to put a foundation down. It doesn't really much matter where I put it down. I just want to add some strength. Did get another commenter that's saying yes, you can put bulkheads in and that increases the strength as well. Yep, you can. They block off corridors, or you can put them in the instead of these sort of window areas. So for now, I guess we're going to put another room on this end if we can't put it anywhere else. Yep, that looks fine. Okay, and we want a general purpose room, don't we? So multi-purpose room, I need 6 titanium. I've got 1. Let's go get some more titanium. These are quite a nice light source as well. I quite like the yellow sort of golden light that they give off. It may even be worthwhile, you know, just putting grow beds around the base. They don't take any power, and you can get seed sort of light, or whatever you want to call it. I'm not quite sure. So the bioluminescence, I think, is the word I'm thinking of. Let's just... Oh, there's only 1 titanium in there. Oh, that's my inventory. I'm being stupid. Yep, there we go. We should have enough now. Alright, so let's grab our multi-purpose room. And let's put it over here. Yeah, that should do. Hopefully we're not too close to the stalkers if we don't want them to attack us. Yeah, these stilts. Yeah, it can't reach down any further to put stilts anywhere else, but it seems to be okay here. And what I may want to do later is put this to an X or something like that and build off this way. Yeah, I haven't quite decided yet, but the main thing is just to get this water filtration machine up and running. So let's go and have a look. Yep, we've got another room off down there. So how do we build that? The water filtration machine. 3 titanium, copper wire, and aerogel. Okay, so copper wire is easy. 3 titanium is easy as well, hopefully. 1, 2, 3. And aerogel. What do we need for aerogel? It needs 2 different things. It needs rubies, I think, if I remember rightly. And it needs those things we just picked up. I can never remember the name of them. Let's just have a look. Where are you? You're in here. Advanced materials. Gel sacks. There we are. So we need one of each. How many rubies do I have in my inventory? 2. And we'll only need 1 aerogel, I think. So we don't need one of these outside if it's grown yet. That was pretty fast. Have you grown? Nearly? 99%? Oh, come on. That one's 100%. Ah, there we go. Let's just pull 1 aerogel. So first advanced material. And let's just put you in here. Let's build one of you. Now hopefully this doesn't deplete the power too much, but we'll see very shortly. We can just run through the hologram. And yeah, this room should do just fine. So we could probably put a reactor in here eventually. We can already make a bioreactor, but that just takes plant stuffs, and because we're close to the surface, we're essentially getting free solar panel power anyway. The nuclear reactor, we don't have the ingredients yet, and we don't have the ingredients for in containment, which is a big fish tank. So let's just get the water filtration machine going. And I don't know if, yeah, I think probably don't want it on the cardinal directions, because just in case we want to build off in those directions. So let's just put it here. Okay, so it's taken the hull strength down, unfortunately, but what it did do is start progressing. Let me just turn off this scanner. That's distracting. Let me just turn you off. Off you go. Okay, so it is pulling power. You can see it's 197, 196. So we need to build some more solar panels maybe, but while it's doing so, it's making water. It'll also make salt as well. It's basically taking seawater and then separating them out into the two, which is, you know, essential distillation, I guess, of water, or desalination, whatever you want to call it. And that's going to take a little while, but every time we come back, we should have another bottle. We can't really automate the grabbing of this bottle and put it in a tank or anything, but we can, I guess, look at making just a either a chest or something along those lines. Maybe we should try one of the freestanding lockers. Seat fluid intake. Trying! Really trying! Let's go and grab one of our existing bottles before we run out of water. Or we can just grab melons and drink that, but that won't be much of a problem now. Let's just drink that. Yeah.
Signs stabilizing.
And then we can just grab a few of these. There we go. It'll do for now. Okay, so where were we? We wanted a locker, so we want some more titanium. I should perhaps pick up some more of this stuff, but it should be pretty good. Let's pop down here, and we just put a locker next to this, and every time we come into our base, we can just grab a bottle and then put it in the locker. Maybe here? It's bigger on the outside, but is it bigger than the other one? Yes, it is. So there is more space in this thing. Oh, I wonder if that actually shows you what's inside it. Ah, that's so disappointing. You can't see what's inside it. Oh well. And do you have any way of renaming yourself? Doesn't look like it. No. Oh well. That's one of the reasons why I prefer the wall lockers. They're just renamable. These haven't changed since I last played. New model maybe, but otherwise it looks the same. So we've got essentially water whenever we want it. It does take a little bit of time. So maybe we should look at solar panels. What do they cost again? Exterior modules, solar panels. Okay, so we just need some more titanium and copper. And I think I'm out of copper. Just got lots of this useless gold. But not enough copper. Okay, so we've got some more lead for some more, foundations. Or indeed, we can look at bulkheads, just to show you those as well. I was describing them. Interior bulkheads, so 3 titanium and some silicone rubber, and we can put a bulkhead in place in the doors, essentially, and that, if one area starts to fill with the water, it'll stop it from filling the rest of the station. But for the moment, yeah, that's pretty good. I'm going to put some more solar panels up. Join me shortly. And time for more solar panels on our moon pool roof. Put them in the wrong place, haven't I? Stay them back down. It's supposed to be on this outer area. No, everything has to be correct. You can't get it wrong. There we go. It should go right there. There we go. Solar panels. And hopefully that will give us more, well, it should give us more power storage anyway. Do we have enough room for another one? We need one more titanium. That should be easy. We've got all these limestone chunks we can find remotely now, which is so nice. Wow! Ah! Oh, ow. Yes, so, those exist. Did it blow the table coral samples off? It did. And the stalker's coming in. Oh, go away. Okay, can I at least get the, Oh, there's no dust. That's annoying. I was just looking for one piece of limestone. I get attacked by everything. There we go. One piece of titanium. And that should be enough to build a solar panel, hopefully. Do we have room? Yeah, we do. We can put one over here. And there we go. Okay, that's interesting. It's increased the capacity, but it doesn't seem to be increasing the power generation rate, which is really odd. You'd expect that to actually increase the power generation. Not quite sure. We can, of course, put a nuclear plant in once we've got that running, and we can supplement it with a bioreactor to top things off. But in the meantime, I guess we're sitting at 300 just fine. 70% water. Okay, this is taking about, I guess, 5-10 minutes now, so maybe 4 of these an hour or something along those lines. So you might need to supplement them or make more than one of these machines. Just a bit more concerned that, hey, that might have some problems with power consumption. Let's just make, do I have more magnetite? I made more lockers. Yeah, I do have more magnetite. I have one more piece of copper, so I guess we can put at least one more range upgrade in place here. And then we'll fill that out, obviously, as we get further. So there's a range upgrade. I did also get comments saying that I've missed some stuff in the Aurora, so I will be taking another trip back there just to see if I can find them. And that will, should help enormously. Let's just get rid of this scanner for a second. And is there anything on here that I actually need? Shell chunks would be nice to be able to get to. Stalker teeth is definitely something that I want. I'm going to need it for enamel glass, which I think is that for the window in here? Thermal plant helps when you're on a base near basically anything warm, which we don't quite have right next to us. It's a little bit further out. What was I looking for? I was looking for... I've forgotten. 1 second. Ah, yes, enameled glass. It's, I'm not sure where it is in the thing here. Is it basic or advanced? Enamel glass. There it is. Enamel glass. A stalker tooth and regular glass. So as you can see, the scanner has already picked some of these up. So I'll just show you what they look like just as we close out this episode. Let's switch to the Sea Glide. That's going to need a battery change fairly soon. And before this point, I'd definitely recommend you get that scanner room as soon as possible. It's really hard to see these. The other way of getting them, I may have mentioned before, is basically to bait stalkers with the metal salvage. And as soon as they grab one, they tend to drop a tooth. You're really cruel and you make them lose teeth. But we're okay. We can pick up some stalker teeth. And we obviously have the scanner room to tell us where they are. So it makes much easier exploration when you have a guide pointing you directly at where they are. So I'll grab a few more and then we'll be able to stock up on those. We will need them for a couple of things in the future. Another tip as well, if you're going to scan using range upgrades and then charge batteries at the same time and make water at the same time, don't be surprised when you come back and your base is essentially out of power completely. So you may want some kind of, just a crate of some kind just to store dead batteries, and then make sure you only use them when your other power producing stuff is out of the way. So we can just grab, I guess, the large filtered water. It's plus 50 instead of plus 30, so that makes it much better. And we can also grab salt. I think we're going to with more salt than we're ever going to need, but since we can get salt and we can get bleach, we can make even more water, I think. Is it salt and bleach for the water recipe? Let's just quickly check with that. If it is, then that really helps us just to get essentially unlimited water, which is pretty good. So bleach, and for bleach we need salt and coral tube samples. Okay, so it's just salt and coral tube. So that's pretty good. We're going to get every ingredient we need for unlimited water and unlimited food. So yeah, I need to probably move this unit out from where it is. And let's just grab a third one of those. Just put the seeds back in. And nom down on those. And get some water. There we go. So I think we've got a good episode going. We've obviously got scanner upgrades. We've got a rebreather now, guys, honestly. We have a room dedicated to water production and probably some more chests, to be honest. This may well be the long-term storage. Once these have started producing stuff, we'll obviously start putting them in there. Our solar panels are producing more power than the losing, but of course they only produce power during the day, I would assume, unless there's a binary star thing going on, which I don't think there is. No, just one sun that we can see. Okay, so that looks pretty good for this episode, I think. Hopefully they've liked it. We've got some expansions on our base. Next episode, we'll probably expand it a little bit more, maybe build some more rooms. Ideally get some more blueprints going so we can get the alien containment up and running, so we can have some variety to our diet instead of, just what we can grow and everything else. We can have some nice fish for food. Yeah. The other thing I was going to say, by the way, remember that alien vent? I think there is a way to get easy food from that. If you've got one near your base, or you've got a base near it, you can create a grav sphere and put that near that, and it'll pull all the fish in, and you can just grab the fish whenever you want. I didn't feel the need to do that. I thought I'd just go for plants, and then we'll have a fish tank for the meat. Not that they make much of a difference, but I guess a roleplay reason to have them. And also next episode we probably want to see if we can find, there's a modification station, get some upgrades going. Lastly, let's just check, just to see if I have all the blueprints for the Cyclops. Easiest way to check is just to pop over here and climb up. Can I actually build it yet? Prawn suit, Cyclops, no, we still need more ingredients for the Cyclops. Prawn suit needs aerogel. Well, we've got aerogel now. Needs enamel glass. We've got that as well. Diamond and lead and plasteel. Can we make plasteel? Because if we can make a prawn suit, but that'll have to wait till the next episode. Bit of a cliffhanger. Let's just quickly check, though, if we have plasteel as one of our materials. We may not have it yet, so let's just have a look. Basic. Oh, yes, we do. Titanium ingot and lithium. So we have everything we need for the prawn suit. Join me next episode, hopefully. Thumbs up if you enjoyed this one. Feel free to subscribe and share as normal. And once again, as always, thanks for watching.